Don't be gay, camp ya. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast. And you guys are probably kind of wondering why Harrison Ford is on the thumbnail. We're going to do like we've done with Star Wars and with Man of Steel. We're gonna fix Kingdom of the Crystal Skull tonight. So let's go around the horn. Campia, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you guys for inviting me back on for the homies for Thursday. Um, Hopefully we make it a little better, even though the movie surprisingly wasn't as bad as I remember it. But I'm looking to have fun tonight.
Ebola. Don't
Um,
forget, Ebola. Keep an eye on the chat. If Queenie comes in here, pull her shit up so I don't get in trouble anymore.
yeah, I'm gonna do it on purpose now. Just kidding. That's a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. But I am fine. I actually didn't watch the movie, but I have enough memory to where I can remember everything about it.
Ebola with a photographic memory.
I do have that though. I'm just that
So,
autistic
Nikki.
and retarded.
He said he
That's
did
right.
it.
Yeah, we'll make fun of his autism. Kreese, how you going? How's it going,
Yeah.
brother?
Man, I got my thoughts on Crystal Skull, but I do agree with you guys. It's not as bad like I remember because I haven't watched the movie since 08 or whatever. Man,
Same.
that's like
It
that
has
was
its
my-
problems.
Yeah,
It has its problems.
I think it's I think that was my sophomore year of high school. Yeah, I think it was my sophomore year of high school. Yeah, man. Damn,
I was 27.
man, I was like in high school when that movie dropped. Man, it's it's Thursday night. Could have been anywhere, but you're here with us, Phantom. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing well. Sorry, guys. I was gonna record my reaction, my me going off on the Klingon from Starfleet Academy. So I'm actually after the show, I'm gonna record it and probably put it up tomorrow. It's been a busy week for me, but let's talk about some big news that happened to our girl Gina that dropped last night. Kreese, our MMA guy.
What's up?
What's going on with our girl Gina?
Oh man, so okay. I always made this joke saying
What's
like
up, Hoodie?
this fight is a decade a decade too late, but heck, I'll watch it. Yeah. So Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano, uh, two pioneers of women's MMA. Of course, you got Chris Cyborg and Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm, other female fighters. But this one is a little bit special because Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano basically gave women's MMA a little bit of a buff where people somewhat cared about it.
Kreese, let's just call it for what it was. They walked for the women today to run.
Yeah, pretty much. Like there, I mean, like I said, there's others like Chris Cyborg, and Holly Holm and all those other female MMA women pioneers out there. But yeah, this fight right here is a decade too late. I mean, I wish I would have got to see these two ladies fight in the UFC, but thanks to Dana White, we didn't get to have that fight because him and Gina Carano got into it so much she called Gina a female dog, however, and also announced the fight too early to where she couldn't find a proper training camp, however, because they didn't want Ronda to pretty much lose. Like they couldn't take that chance for Ronda to lose when she was just the hype of the sport or whatever. So yeah, I can go on a whole entire rabbit hole on Ronda Rousey and how the UFC pushed her or whatever to be this unstoppable force when she really wasn't. But
She got cherry picked definitely with opponents, but Holly Holmes, I don't really think was supposed to win.
She
It was just, but they were just like,
Great
okay.
gambling.
No, Ronda was too cocky. I seen that fight. Ronda was too fucking cocky with her skills. Don't
Mhm.
get me wrong. She's good at judo. I mean,
Yeah.
she won the gold, with judo. Yeah,
One gold and
she's
2 bronze medals in
yeah,
judo.
and she's a phenomenal fighter.
Yeah.
Like for myself, I'm lucky I got to see Gina fight back in the day. I used to love watching, watch her fight and stuff. And friend of the channel, she's friends with Jay, also friend of the channel.
Yeah.
But but yeah, so we're gonna let you guys in a little something. So we were talking about before when this started popping off that keep an eye out on was it May 6th? It's May 16th, right?
May
That
16th.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Guess what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna do a live reaction on YouTube to this fight.
Yeah.
The homies,
Definitely.
the homies are going to do a live reaction to this fight. Support our girl Gina. So
Yeah.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, I know I said this last night on the GCA or whatever. Like, my only worry about this fight is like Ronda is really quick. That's just the thing. Like I don't like Ronda. By the way, I can't stand her. I was happy that Holly Holm soccer kicked her right in the head. Like
And dropped her like a bad habit.
Like just like did the bink bink like that.
Well,
Like
the one thing about Ronda, she spent several years doing the wrestling WWE
That's what I was about
stuff.
to say. Yeah.
So
She's still in shape.
really has to go. She has to go back to her roots and not. This is a contact sport. This is the problem that CM Punk had.
Not even that,
When he-
Phantom. Not even
Yeah.
that. She's still in physical shape because of the
Yeah.
wrestling, whereas
Yeah.
Gina's been doing mostly acting for what,
Yeah.
5, 6 years, 7 years now.
Yeah.
So she may not be fight ready. You know what I mean? I'm worried about Gina. I hope Gina wins. I hope Gina pounds that bitch's ass. But Ronda Rousey is in the better shape at the moment.
Yeah, like the way it Ronda, like this is why we despise you in the MMA community. Most of us do. The reason why she did this fight is for pure selfish reasons. It's like crazy. She said that the reason why she did the fight is
money,
ego,
not
and
even,
money.
No, it's not even the money, bro. Like the fact that she said, I saw Gina Carano looking fat, so that's why I'm giving her the opportunity to face me. I'm like, well, wow.
Oh, okay. So if she was skinny, if still in shape, she would be scared. Okay. Fuck you, Ronda.
Oh.
No, the real Ronda.
Gina, I know. Jay, if you see us talking about this, send this part to Gina. Gina, I hope you fucking beat the living snot out of Ronda Rousey. As a wrestling fan, I fucking hated Ronda as a wrestler.
Dude, she burned both communities, dude. Like
completely.
Both MMA fans don't like her. Like WWE fans don't like her. Like,
nope.
Well, look at how she treated the fans. How
we
she
gave her
WWE fans, man.
We gave her a chance. We gave her a chance, and she fucked us.
How do you feel about MMA fans? Us MMA fans that those that went to watch her pay per view, those that put her on a high pedestal. I didn't, whatever, but she basically like. The thing that irritated me about Ronda Rousey is that she, like, the way she talked to Holly Holm, the way she refused to do press with Amanda Nunes, and then the woe was me. The woe was me. Irritated.
And what happened? Kreese, what happened? She got her ass fucking beat. Karma is a bitch. She's a cocky piece of shit. Now, granted, phenomenal first year wrestling. I cannot deny that. Fucking first year, her being a professional wrestler. She main evented WrestleMania, but not in the match that was supposed to have happened, because a couple years before that, she was at WrestleMania and it was supposed to be her and The Rock against Stephanie and Triple H, which The Rock it ended up being Angle, and Angle was at the twilight of his wrestling career, and he really couldn't go like he used to, and that match was fucking shitty. They put a rocket. They strapped a rocket to fucking Ronda's back, shot her to the moon, made her
Made her
fucking
champion,
woman's
yep.
champion, and
But
she became an asshole when she did it.
it's because she was legit though. That's the thing. Like her first 2 years in MMA was phenomenal.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
battling the hell out of trying to make a name, but once she got the name, she became just an
When
asshole.
she got the title, dude, when she literally Kreese will agree with me on this. When she got the title, they did the Rocky treatment with her. They gave her low talent fucking fighters that were not on her fucking level. She was above them each and every just about everyone that she
Okay,
fought
so
she was above them on fucking
for
skill level.
most of the part is like, you know, I have to be fair. Ronda, it's like Ronda's talent, like that's all she had. So like I can't put too much against her on that. Like she couldn't, like there was not a big pool of women or whatever other than Misha Tate or whatever.
Yeah.
It was Holly Holm that actually had like a legit fighting base. Like she was fighting for years. Holly Holm was a boxer first. She was a boxer first, which was so hilarious. It was so like the gospel truth. Because people used to she used to say a whole bunch of things that she could beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight. I'm like, that you will not win. But anyway, Holly Holm, she was a boxer first, and then she also did kickboxing, and then like she did, then she learned MMA later.
She did Muay Thai. She went into Muay Thai, and she became a black belt in Muay Thai. How many belts does she have? How many fucking fighting styles this girl went through, and she fucking mastered 4 or 5?
She had two. I think she won like 2 belts in women's boxing. She had I want to say she had about 4 or 5 belts in kickboxing. I don't know on the top of my head. Campia look that up for me, or whatever. But for instance, when we were all seeing that match, Holly Holm versus Ronda, it was just the Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson treatment. It's like,
yep.
Oh man, this is another girl that's about to be fed to the wolves or whatever, and then Holly Holm.
Nah, dude, what was Ronda?
18 world championships.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Holly, literally she literally fucking pulled. She was like, I know. She knew she could fucking beat Ronda.
Yeah.
Everybody was against her. Like, oh, you're not. Ronda's gonna kill you. Remember,
Ronda's the name. Ronda's the name.
Yeah.
Remember when Holly was walking to the octagon, Ronda's gonna kill. You know, the whole crowd was saying that, right?
Yeah.
And then it was that first fucking major hit. That jab. And Ronda's eye fucking puffed up.
Swelled up.
It swelled up.
Stop the jab,
and Ronda was concussed. She was concussed with that first and that was like that was like almost like a graze, but there was enough to fucking gave her a shiner.
Dude,
and
this is how confident Holly Holm was getting, bro. Like she took down Ronda Rousey, and that everybody's saying, "Whoa, wait a minute! Like what's going on here?"
Her only problem is she has no personality, though.
Yeah,
Holly, if she was a stageman, if she was a stage person, it would have been on for Holly.
Yeah, but I think that's just the thing. It was just the grace or whatever. She was the preacher's daughter or whatever. Because her dad was.
She was a fighter, not a talker. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna let my talent do the showing or whatever.
here's where my talking goes.
dude, like the fact that Ronda had to manufacture a beef inside her head because she couldn't get under Holly's skin. Like she literally making stuff up in her head or whatever. And Holly was like, okay, I guess, whatever, but yeah, she couldn't stop the takedown.
Well,
the thing is, Holly was at a good MMA camp. She was at Jackson Winklejohn, where you had John Jones training with her. You had Cowboy Cerrone, all those guys. That was a phenomenal camp over there. They studied Ronda good, man. It's the same thing with Amanda Nunes. Well, Amanda Nunes, she was just straight up a butch. She's straight up lesbian, straight up come over here.
If you really think about it, at the time when Ronda was her popular, yeah, she had the 4 horsewomen of the octagon, right? Shayna Baszler. She had Mia Shafir. I
Yeah.
can't remember the other girl that was the other 2
The
girls.
tall blonde.
That
I know you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
tall
I can't remember her
blonde.
name.
Yeah.
And when they went over to WWE, there's only 2 other than Ronda that stuck with it, and they're actually better than Ronda. That's Shayna Baszler, the Queen of the Queen of Spades, and Mina Shafir, who's in AEW right now. Right,
Yeah.
two MMA fighters that actually stuck with it and done it. Right, but like for me, Ronda. I just hope just the moment fucking Gina walks up to her, because we know Gina's
Jessamine
got
Duke.
power.
Jessamine
Yeah.
Duke.
Gina's got the if Gina goes back and she trains her fucking power, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Gina's got the power. She's got
Gina
that
does
power game.
Yeah.
You know,
Got the power.
I mean, how
It-
many times have we seen Gina fucking took a person out with one fucking hit back in the day? And if she
Right.
can get Ronda off guard, it's done.
The thing is,
Done.
I'm always like when I watch Ronda, I always is just interesting. Did her boxing get better? That's all I look at. Is like if the boxing doesn't get better, then like you have a chance.
Yeah, she's a grappler through and through. She's not a fucking striker.
It's like
Well, it's also 2 different types of fighting styles against each other.
There's one thing, Gina. Don't let Jay train you. Just saying, Jay don't.
He
train
might.
you.
He might train her to trip a Pooh Bear.
Yes.
poor Pooh Bear. Yeah, that should be the co-main event: Jay versus Pooh Bear, like in the
the revenge match.
Oh brother.
Gina could teach you
Brother,
Muay
how
Thai.
could you
Dude,
push me?
Dude, this is one of the reasons I always want to do like a sports thing on here where we could talk MMA, talk wrestling, and talk like baseball and stuff. Because I'm a wrestling fan.
Baseball's
Me and
so
Ge-
boring to me.
I know.
Well, this is you can lead.
I'll be the football guy.
God damn it,
College
Ebola!
football.
I could talk about
trying to be
football,
professional
I could talk
tonight,
about
but-
basketball, I could talk about boxing and MMA. Like those are my
But-
4 sports or whatever.
But for let everybody know, put it on your calendar. May 16th. We probably will do a gaming stream somewhat earlier in the day, but that evening we're going to react to Ronda versus Gina. We got to support our girl Gina. We got to.
Yeah.
We got to.
Yeah.
For sure. So the next set of news is Warner Brothers is actually going to look at Paramount. Like they're not 100% sold with
Netflix
or whatever. How do you guys feel about that or whatever?
This is the 5th time they've been sold and not sold. It's like it's so the trying to pull more money out of a basket. You know what I mean? It's just we're not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Oh, that maybe you're okay. Oh no, I need more.
What are you gonna say?
It's just a money. It's just a money war at this point.
Yeah,
I do think at the end Netflix will probably get it anyway. So overall,
Yeah, because Netflix has got that I don't give a damn money. They got plenty of fucking money.
Well, so does Saudi, but they went against that.
And also, whether you like Netflix or not, the 10 years of facts show that they're like probably the most reliable option out of the 3 options.
I think so. I'm gonna agree with DA on this. I think Paramount is gonna get it because 1, they don't have to worry about the monopoly causes or anything, but 2, it's more of like they don't like the Ellisons and they're trying to get as much money as they can. However, it's all theater type of thing. Because I think they want $34. I mean, like I think they want $34 a share, which means 35 or whatever, and it's like for the whole entire company. Whereas like Netflix only just wants the streaming stuff or whatever, like the IPs or whatever. They don't care about the discovery.
Yeah, the IPs are where the money's at.
Yeah.
This is the reason why Disney is not even in the discussion, because Disney has literally they've labeled fucking Disney a monopoly of all the stuff that Disney's bought over the last 20 years, right?
There was
100%.
And
a while ago,
they're
there
not
was
going they're not going to let them buy nothing else at this point. That's the reason why they haven't bought after the Fox deal, because the Fox deal took fucking forever for them to
I
get that.
remember that. I remember following that. That took forever to actually fully come true.
Yeah.
And many
Yep.
people thought it wasn't actually going to happen.
Until it did,
And
yeah.
there was a while.
I
people
think
like
the Paramount-
Apple will buy. Maybe
I think-
Apple will buy Warner Brothers. Like Apple doesn't care.
Well,
What is
No.
Apple gonna do?
The money's in the IPs though. That you're
the
100%
money's
right.
in the IPs or whatever, and like the Ellisons, like they just got the UFC, they just got like all the Sundance Kiss shows, like all the Taylor Sheridan shows, but they let him go, which is stupid or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
that's dumb.
Thanks
They
for the
let
shows.
Tony
We
go.
don't want you. What the hell?
That's crazy, man. But
Well,
yeah,
the
I
thing with
think-
Tyler Sheridan, the way I
Yeah.
feel about this, one of the rumors is because he owns his own production company, he's just going to keep making shows, and
Where do you want
License them out.
license them out.
Yeah,
And the thing is, he still owns the rights to Yellowstone. He still owns the rights to
Yes, he
Landman.
does.
He still
Yep.
owns
Yeah.
the rights to all of them. If he says, well, if you motherfuckers are going to screw me over, I'm just going to take this shit with me. And
Yeah.
the thing is, Landman and Yellowstone, call it
Those are
for
the
what
biggest-
it is. It was the biggest fucking shows on Paramount.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hands down, Paramount Plus. If it
Yeah,
wasn't
100%.
for Yellowstone or Landman, Paramount Plus would be a dead site right now.
yeah.
It would be fucking dead.
And I think the Ellisons know that. That's why they are so hungry. They're thirsty. Like David
Mhm.
Ellison is thirsty or whatever, to where like
Mhm.
David Zaslav is playing with them. He's like, oh no, man, that offer's not good enough. We like listen, we're gonna give it to him, but he like I think his dad already knows what David Zaslav is pulling because
Well,
David
everybody
Raising the
does.
price.
Everybody
He's
does.
trying to raise he's raising the price, raising
Yeah.
the price, raising the price. Because
David's a young dude,
What's
so
his
he doesn't
job?
know how to
Yeah.
like how this stuff works. This is good
Yeah.
practice for him too. or
that's
whatever,
how he's
like-
always done.
Yeah.
He's gone into fledgling fucking places, rebuild it to what?
Made it
To
money.
sell. To
Yeah.
Yep.
sell.
Yeah.
He's
So,
done
like
that
that-
his whole entire fucking career. He's
Yeah.
made billions off of doing this. It's copy and
Yeah.
paste on everything he's ever
And
fucking
we're
done.
not against that. We're not against that. It's just
No.
the IPs that we love are going to get convoluted by
It's-
shit companies.
It's
Mhm.
it's because like Campia, you worked in the business before or whatever.
Yeah.
How does it feel that another studio is going down?
Is
like
disappearing?
there's no
Mhm.
variety anymore.
The sad thing is you look at it in the aspect of making money. When you have one company or two companies that's basically doing everything, like thank God A24 is still around, even though they kind of suck at the moment. But without the independent companies, like a good example, mom and pop shops, and you have Walmart.
Mhm.
Walmart has taken over freaking America. Like, yeah, there's Target, yeah, there's other ones out there, but Walmart has taken over, and 90% of the people shop at Walmart, and it destroys every other company. And that's what freaking is happening with like Disney.
Yep.
If Paramount buys Warner Brothers, and then they buy somebody else, you're gonna have two companies, and that's it.
There's gonna be a monopoly.
Netflix doesn't give two shits about theater. The only
Yeah.
reason they release on theater is just to make a little bit extra money. They don't really need
Yeah.
the money, but
Mhm.
just to make a little extra money. They have no desire to work a theater.
Well,
Go ahead.
it's like in video games. Tencent, right? Tencent literally has been the Chinese company has been buying up AAA companies. They're literally taking them. They're refixing like stuff and putting out probably better product than what the original studios were doing.
I mean,
Yep.
also,
Like Myth Wukong as an
But look at
example.
Hollywood. Hollywood is not.
where Wins
Hollywood is
meets.
not that the same as a gaming company.
Yeah.
Hollywood
But
is
also
looking for.
Phantom.
Go ahead.
My thing is, we need a 10-cent for the movie business, right?
Need variety
That's
again.
that's what we need. They work for the Chinese Communist government. Granted, If fucking Hayden was here, he'll give you his 20-minute spiel on it. But my
Shout
thing
out to
is,
Hayden.
I would rather have a company like Tencent come in and say, look, what you guys are doing has not been working, will not work, and it's failed for over 20 fucking years. You could compare movies like we talk about this on the matinee show all the time. You compare movies that are made in this day and age, compare them from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Movies from 2020,
Yeah,
2015 up until now have been total disaster bullshit. Shit.
most of them. Like some of my friends hate it when I say most movies suck. Like most
There's
movies.
a reason.
The
I'm trying to
majority of
watch-
movies suck.
I'm trying to
Majority of
remember
movies suck.
the DEI, the company that's giving money to Hollywood to make
BlackRock?
BlackRock.
BlackRock. What we need is a I hate to say it like a White Rock, what a Red Rock, whatever. You need a different company that's going to come in here and say, no, don't put anything in it. Just make an entertaining movie about a horror movie, comedy, drama. There needs to be
Welcome
one
to
to
the
deal.
Chinese Communist.
Well,
But we need
that's
an
why-
American company that does that. We need
That's
one
why
that's
I
like,
think-
here's money, make a good horror movie, make a good comedy.
Yes.
Don't put anything fucking in it except entertainment.
Well, that's what I think
Well,
with Paramount. Like, okay,
No,
me
they're
personally, I don't think this is what I said. Like me personally, this is me personally. I don't want Warner Brothers to go to either one. I want it to still be its own thing or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
if,
yeah.
If you're telling me which evil that I have to pick, I'm gonna go with Paramount just surely because that with Netflix, like it's already it's more like they're getting rid of the physical media aspect or whatever, and you know that they're not gonna be doing movie theaters. Like
But the
like
thing is,
you're killing two things already or whatever. Like
the
that's all-
physical media thing
yeah,
is the movie theater's own fault.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if movies were still good, Netflix would probably still put them in theaters. But they're
Well,
like,
Matt
movies are
Damon-
sucking. So what's
it's
the
not
reason
about
we
the
shouldn't-
movies? It's not the movies that's killing the movie theater. It's the fact that they're not getting any money like they were.
Yeah, but
Matt
Well,
Damon talked about this. He said
also-
back in the day that like physical media releases was their second revenue source or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
DVDs
remember.
and Blu-rays.
Well,
You
yeah,
used to
Yeah.
rent
Well,
2 discs a
Craig-
month.
Chris, we've talked about this 1,000 times. The theaters are dead. They're niche at this point. Why? Because you don't want people don't want to go to have the theater experience anymore. Why? Look at all the shit that's happening in theaters. Mass shootings, people whipping their dicks out, pissing on people, fights,
Knives.
fucking prices. The prices.
chicken
People
jockey.
don't
Chicken jockey.
I would rather
Chicken
I would rather sit in my home with a 100-inch screen fucking TV, right?
Yep.
And watch a fucking movie, pop my own popcorn, which I would pay like grocery store prices for fucking popcorn. I don't have to spend nearly $300 to $400 to go to a fucking movie theater because that's how much it costs now.
The only thing that I'll say this is that the movie theater just brings the communal experience. That's the only good thing.
It
that I'll
does,
say.
it does, and it don't because you have more people going to theaters. They're like this.
On their phones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. However,
I
but I'm just
never-
saying,
I rarely check my
but if
phone
the
in
movie
theaters.
usually if the movie is good, however, most people are not on their phones.
Not even that, Crease. Before, you had the movies that would take 6, 8 months, almost a year before you'd see them on physical
Yeah,
media.
Yeah.
So there was time where you would go to the community. It was actually it was a group effort. Like everybody's like, we want to be quiet, we want to pay attention because we're not going to get to see this again.
But then you can
until
also
a year
blame
from
the
now.
internet. You
You
can blame the internet for this
Instant
too.
gratification. Instant
Yeah.
gratification.
What's it called? Like, for instance, Demon Slayer, like the Demon Slayer movie. The people in Japan are smart on how they're doing that. The same thing or whatever.
Mhm.
Like they have not put Demon Slayer on Crunchyroll, and people are mad
Nope.
about that, dude. Like they're stalling. They're holding out. they put it back into theaters before they put it on streaming services. So like
I don't think Resi hasn't even came out yet, has it?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
However,
Chainsaw Man. You can't watch Resi on there either.
What's up, Nurse Lap?
I think
But
Chainsaw Man is on video on demand or whatever. But for the most part,
Oh, it is on demand. Okay, I didn't know that.
I think it's on demand or whatever. But Demon Slayer, where like basically that's the moneymaker. People love the Demon Slayer franchise and they want to stream it and they want to have the physical media version of it. But Japan is saying like, nah, you guys don't want it right now. Like, we need to milk this a little bit more.
Well, also like for myself, it's like the thing about going to like theaters, you spend more money going to a compare the prices this day and age. It's a good 30% higher than it was, say, back in 1980, or in the 90s, right?
That's everything. But I do agree with you to a point. Like a movie theater charging $20 for the same movie they charged 5 years ago for like 12. It's just the status thing, and it's because they're dying. It's not because they want to raise their prices. It's literally because the movie studios are giving them no choice but to raise prices.
Yeah.
Because if they don't make any money whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's like we talked about this on the matinee with Mo one time. It's like drive-ins, right? Drive-ins used to be the only way you could see a fucking movie was at the drive-in theater, right?
In a car, yep.
And then people start complaining, oh, the weather, bad reception with the stuff and all that, and drive-ins died off, and theaters became popular. Theaters during the late 70s, throughout the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Then COVID hit. Streaming services went through the roof. Netflix, you gotta remember, back in the day, Netflix didn't do streaming. They sent out DVDs. Physical media.
They rented DVDs out.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got greedy. That's what. Let's just call it what it was. They got greedy.
Actually, it was smart. It was actually smart. It's smart. And the thing is, it's like we all watched the Frankenstein movie. It was in theaters. What roughly almost 2 weeks.
1 week. 2 weeks. Yeah, but I think
almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it came to Netflix. Now, if just say if they would hold that, like if Netflix get Paramount or get whatever, right, Warner Bros. Or whatever, if they still hold that formula where they can have it in theaters maybe 2-3 weeks and bring it sooner to streaming service would be better. The thing is, like, we kind of agree with this. We talked about with Mo about this. Physical media has its ups and downs. Think about this. VHS is coming back. Vinyl is coming back. Cassettes are coming back. DVDs killed off VHS in the early 2000s. It fucking did, right? But we've seen the insurgence where it's coming back.
Yeah,
like vinyl is coming back after decades of literally being dead.
Hold on.
Give
me a second.
Got something.
And the thing about DVDs, I don't think DVDs are going to outright die. I don't think physical media is going to outright die. It's in phases. It happens in phases. It's like movies, right? You have phases in movies. Like superhero movies used not be popular. Now they're popular. You think sci-fi
now
used
they're
to
not
be
anymore.
Popular. Well, look at the 80s. The 80s were sci-fi, fantasy, sword and sorcery movies, right?
I agree and disagree with you.
They're coming.
Hang on, I disagree. I disagree and agree with you, Phantom. Until we get some way, I have my Jellyfin server. You have a Plex server for some people. Until they find a way to be able to distribute that to every person and not have to worry about a price tag like we have Netflix, we have all them. That's the only thing keeping streaming services is the out of being physical media out of disappearing is the fact if you make something Steam Deck, not Steam Deck. What's the company called? Valve made Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name of it. The company, the game thing.
Steam.
I said it already. What am I
Steam,
saying?
yeah.
They made Steam, made it simple, made it cheap, made it easy for people to game. That 90% of the games are on Steam now, and
Mhm.
nobody really cares that physical because it's so easy and so cheap to get them
Yeah.
from Steam. If Netflix and all these other companies trying to make these things, if they'd have done that as well. Like if let's be honest, if Disney Plus was still $5 and had no ads, everybody would be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Everybody would have on Disney
It's
Plus.
it's the same. It's the same with Netflix. It's the same with Netflix. The reason why everything's gone and gone fucking prices is because pandemic. What did everybody? You couldn't go to the fucking theaters. You couldn't go to fucking stores.
Yeah.
It was quick and it was convenient. It's convenience over necessity is what it is. It's convenience over necessity.
Exactly.
Like myself,
That's the thing.
Campy, you've seen what collection I have up on my shelf up there. You've seen the picture of it. I got a ton of fucking DVDs up on my shelf right there, and I still got a ton of DVDs in storage. Now, for me, even prices in like Walmart stuff, they've gone up on prices on physical media.
Yeah.
And a lot of people cannot fucking buy. They don't have the money to go out and spend $30 fucking dollars on a fucking a Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Blu-rays went from what 20 around $15-$20 up to $40 to $50 fucking dollars, right?
Yeah.
When they first came out, they were 24, and then they went down to 15, and now they're back to like 34, 35.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too, with at least with the streaming services or whatever. So like the streaming services are getting even more smarter. That's just the thing, because they understand like, all right, okay, a lot of people are just not going to come to our streaming services just for movies or whatever. Like now they're starting to get into the sports game now. Like as we see with Netflix,
sports,
like they're doing the NFL, they're doing like boxing matches, a little bit of MMA or whatever.
They're doing the wrestling.
Well, Netflix is trying to get into gaming too. They've got gaming on. They got games on their system
like
now.
With Paramount, they just picked up the UFC like for 7 years or whatever. Of course, ESPN, like they're connected to Disney or whatever. But even then, they're about to leave Disney allegedly, from what I've been looking up or whatever. But like they're starting to like because I told Phantom this the first time we met when the first time we talked about this. You want to know why cable's still alive? Just like you want to give it a guess or whatever.
Old
people, but also it's because of the sports. Without sports, cable is dead. Like that is a fact. Whatever.
Sports and the biggest selling points on cable is the news, which was Fox,
news, local news,
and all them, and you got the sports channels, right? Dude, I still remember when we only had 3 fucking channels. Cable came in, you got 100, then more and more. Yeah, back when I was young, if the president was on, your night was screwed.
I remember that. He's 100% right. He's 100% right.
Also, Kreese, we talked about this like with the streaming services. It's like myself, like I love physical media. I love physical media. I love having the physical thing, but with the prices and stuff, you can't afford it. You just can't go out and buy the physical media no more.
No, I agree.
Now, like myself, my Xbox, prime example. My Xbox is digital. I used to buy the disc all the time. Now it's got to the point where disc, the games are fucking $100 for games and shit.
Yeah.
What's gonna be better? You paying full price for a disc that can get scratched, damaged, can break, or are you going to download it and risk? You have to have it where you're connected to the internet all the time. That's a downside for that.
You don't own it. That's just
you don't own it. However, I'd rather have rather have it digital because at least I know I can play it. I know it's there. And I don't have to worry about it getting destroyed and rebuying.
You're also paying $80 for one game with you with Xbox Pass, Game Pass.
Yeah.
You're paying $50, $70 for a
It
plethora of games.
It has pros and cons because, like,
Yeah.
once again,
There's
with
pros.
streaming,
Everything has pros and
This
cons.
can never be taken from me.
yeah,
This
that
can
can't be
never be
taken away.
edited.
Yeah.
This
can
can't be
never
taken
be
away
done.
from me. But like you don't control the prices. Like,
No.
for instance, let's just say, Game Pass said, like, you know what? We don't need the money, but we just want to make extra money. Let's go up on the price or whatever. Like,
Well, they did. 30 is $30. It's $30. However, the thing with the $30, they've added like a shit ton of stuff to it.
Yeah,
You know,
but I'm just saying,
they added a lot of stuff.
but I'm just saying that's what most of these streaming companies are doing now. Or whatever, like,
Yeah.
luckily that's good that they're adding more stuff or whatever. That's good for
Yeah.
you. But
Mhm.
like, Netflix, they don't have to add more stuff. They can just justify by saying, like, well, we already know you guys are gonna do it anyway, so yeah, that price
That's how
is
it is
going
with
up
the
because
gaming
we just
community.
yeah, your price is going up because we just said
Yeah.
so. Disney doesn't have the luxury on that because, like, everybody's dropping Disney Plus or whatever. Like, that's just, I think it's funny or whatever.
Dude, I remember when Disney Plus started at $4.99, and it's gone up to what, nearly $30.
It's like
Nearly 30.
It's $13.99 for Disney Plus, like, without the bundle or whatever. Like, if you got the
Yeah.
bundle, the bundle's where it kills you. It's like, I think the bundle's like it was like $50. Like,
It's nearly $60. It's nearly
Yeah.
$60. Hulu, and the thing is, Disney's about to lose Hulu. That's just the thing. They're about to fucking lose Hulu.
They're about to.
And
No,
all
they're
you-
gonna
They're
put them
merging it.
together. They're
Oh,
merging.
that's
Okay,
right. They're merging it with
so-
ESPN. That's right. That's
No,
right.
Yeah,
no,
with
so, like,
ESPN,
they're thinking about
the
ESPN is
unlimited
thinking about letting go.
one,
Yeah.
unlimited is $36 for everything.
And here's the thing: if ESPN had like the 3, 9, and 12, whatever you want to call them, the NBC, the CBS, and the NBC, CBS, ABC, and Fox, if all those games were on ESPN app, ESPN would be what everybody buy. There
Yeah.
would be like
Well,
cable would die, like you said, Phantom. Cable would be dead.
Well, also you gotta remember with the whole deal with WWE with ESPN. Remember that now you had to stream it through the ESPN app, and they had issues with
Oh,
that
that app
for
is
a
horrible.
fucking
Unless
long
you're in
time.
a different country. Unless you're in a different
Yes.
country, different
I
countries
can
use
speak on the
Netflix.
ESPN app.
Yeah.
I can speak on it because,
Yeah.
like, I'm an MMA fan. Like, the UFC used to be on there,
What? You
and
are?
that app was boo boo. It was horrible.
Yeah.
They have
It's not
not
good.
yet. They
It
have
kept
not
on
updated
bugging
that
out.
app.
Like, the streams will lag. Like,
However,
oh my
yeah,
goodness,
remember though.
horrible.
Remember when they did the Jake Paul Tyson? We tried to watch that, and we could not watch it because the encoder was fucked up on Netflix.
Yeah, it was
Even
not.
it,
It was not individuals. It was Netflix
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like it
But-
got so bad.
but they've gotten
like,
better with it. They've
Yeah.
gotten better with it.
I mean, we'll find out in May.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, so I think this is just my opinion on it. I think that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was to see it, like, how much bandwidth
test.
it
Yep.
was a test on how much they could do it. And, like, ever since that fight or whatever, like, the NFL games or like that are more popular than Mike Tyson and Jake Paul
Yeah,
do extremely well. The streams hold up strong. Same thing with, like, other Jake Paul fights or any of those
Well,
Netflix
even
fights.
the Raw,
Well-
even them doing wrestling on there because they
Yeah.
do Raw on there,
Yeah.
and
It holds
they
strong.
don't have no hiccups with it. They don't. They
Yeah.
might have a hiccup here and there, but like we watched the Royal Rumble
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
week, and Campy did it through Netflix with a VPN, but we still got to watch it. We did have a couple. We had a couple hiccups.
I mean,
We had a couple hiccups, but it still was a good. It was clear. It was good.
It ran clear
Clear.
and straight. Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
Canelo versus Crawford, like, that fight was, like, perfect. Like, the streaming quality was good or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's just the thing. Like, that's my only problem with streaming services when they have too much power, because I've been studying this for the last, like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 years or whatever.
If they become a monopoly and they control everything, they
It's-
can literally dictate how much they want to
Yeah.
charge people, and it's in quality. They can have they know if they're the only ones that have it, people are going to
Yeah.
come back multiple times. It could be a shitty quality, but they're still going to have people be dumb enough to come back
The
to it.
British TV license example
Yep.
right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the
Also-
BBC, the BBC, the
Also,
license. Yeah,
For all the One Piece people that said, well, we can just like, yo ho, pirate's life for me.
you can't even do that
guess what?
now.
No. This is what I'm gonna get at. Well, hey, guess what, morons? You know where they get that streaming that thing that you want? It comes from that streaming company, so you're not escaping it either. So
Yeah.
you're screwed too. So like, it's
We talked about this on the anime
Ah.
show. We talked about
Yeah.
this on the anime show. That literally, like Crunchyroll, like High Dive and all them, where they're getting their shit from, directly from Crunchyroll. They're literally these companies are licensing their stuff out to pirating sites for them to do it because they know that they can cut it just like that, and what's going to happen? They'll go to another one, but they'll come back to Crunchyroll and be like, okay, we'll shovel out to watch this.
They'll license it out and
it.
they'll license it out with a cheaper bandwidth. That's what they'll do.
Yeah. That's all it is. It's
And
like,
an expiration date on how much they're allowed to have on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, Crunchyroll used to be a pirate site or whatever, so they already know the game. Like they already know what
Yeah.
you're doing or whatever.
They were the game.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
the game. They understand y'all, man. Like they know that you be
Yeah,
like
they're
doing some
really
goofy.
don't
Like they see you what you doing or whatever. That's why I just said, like, for all the people that saying, well, we're gonna protest Crunchyroll and we're gonna do this and do that. Yeah, dude, you're pirate.
You're fucking
person,
morons.
You're
You're morons.
Bro, what are you talking about? You ain't doing nothing. Like you're restreaming the same.
You're a fucking
crappy-
idiot.
Yeah, you're restreaming
You're a
the
fucking
same
idiot.
thing. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that anime fans are starting to have to agree on. It's like localization is hitting both sides, sub and dub or whatever. Like
Yep.
we've been through this or whatever. Like no matter where if you try to pirate stuff, guess what? It's coming from the main source. It's like, like you're not smart. Like you're not smart, dude. I'm sorry. I hate to be. Maybe back in the day,
Because they're making their money no matter what, no matter
Well,
how you're fucking viewing the shit.
here's the
They're
thing,
making
here's
their
the thing,
fucking
though.
money.
Here's the thing, though. The pirated
it
sites,
doesn't
the
matter.
pirated sites cut out the ads. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
That's the only thing they do differently for it.
Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah, and also you gotta remember these pirated sites are a good chance that you're gonna turn on your
Malware.
computer and it's
Malware.
gonna be fucking dead. I mean,
It won't be dead, but it'll have a virus.
you're gonna have viruses. Shout R&P to my parents' computer with LimeWire. Just want to say that.
Fucking
ah,
LimeWire.
dude, LimeWire, Crosswire, baby. Let me just say this much. When it comes,
Whatever they call it.
when it comes to Frostwire, LimeWire, I download the wrong fucking movies a couple fucking times back in the day.
Okay.
It's like hey, this is not the Phantom Menace. Like this looks different. Like
This is the Phantom Menace.
Okay. Well, speaking of the Phantom
up,
Menace,
Alpha
like
Omega?
I think we can go ahead and talk a little Star Wars, little Disney Star Wars or whatever.
Do we
And mind you, we have to play this trailer on silent for reasons that we will not go over. You don't need to know any of our business.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Fuck you, Amazon. Fuck you for last week, Amazon. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Anyway,
Anyway.
go ahead, Ebola or Campio, whoever has that trailer. or whatever.
Whoops.
Ebola.
Whoa!
wrong.
What was that, Ebola?
We know what that was.
Whoa.
Wrong tab.
Is he channeling date night with Sophie there for a minute?
It's like,
Oh, that wasn't
hey, at least he
Sophie.
wasn't like the quartering, my man. Like,
Hey, that was a YouTube tab.
Sure it was.
It actually was. It was
click
just
on-
a.
Hey, could you imagine one of these days we get a coffee bread, coffee fucking endorsement thing? I'm going like, dude, like fucked up funny names for fucking coffees, dude. If we could get branded, get sponsored by them, I would come up with the dumbest fucking names for the shit. I fucking would.
Nishi said, "Go back, Ebola."
Do you want me to?
No.
It's nothing bad. It's just a picture.
Right.
Hit play, Ebola.
Let's go ahead. All right. They played the Star Wars music. Like if you heard, they played the original John Williams.
I'll tell you. I seen season 3 of Mandalorian. There was stuff in it I liked. There was stuff in it I didn't fucking like. I think it wasn't as good as season 2. Season 2 was probably the best. Season 1 and 2 were really good. I mean, I love Mandalorian. I thought it was a shot in the arm when it first came out. Season 1 was fucking phenomenal.
It was Star Wars was back
for a bit.
I love Grogu.
For one season.
I love fucking Grogu. I think he's a cool little character. I think they're using him way too much.
Well, they have to keep the female audience.
Yeah,
that's true.
The push game will go up even more. Yeah.
I mean, I still have a bad taste in this because of what they did to Gina. You know.
Yeah.
Still a bad taste, but
what they did season 3 was sad. That's what ruined it. They got rid of Gina. They went totally freaking onto Bo-Katan, or was that her name?
Yeah,
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan,
and he was a background character in the 3rd season.
Can I say something? Ebola, can you rewind that a little bit to where you see Pedro's face? What was the big storyline in season fucking 3? He was a fucking apostate because he took his mask off. And what did they do in the movie? They take his fucking mask off again.
In the third season, he's paying penance for taking his mask off, and
well, you know what? I think I know why they did that at the end of season 3, where they had it where Bo-Katan could walk both sides
you had it right first time.
Helmet. You remember with the helmet, because she was the one person that the forger said, okay, you could take your helmet off because you walk both the tradition and the modern. So now that in this, he's not going to have to go back to the living waters. Why? Because he walks both paths. That's how they're going to fucking do it in this movie.
Yeah.
I don't think this movie's going to make a whole bunch of money.
It's not going to do
maybe it's just the power of many. Maybe that's what it is.
The power of one.
I hate to say this, Kreese. I hate to say this. You know what's going to sell the movie? That little green fucker.
Well, of course. I mean, I'm not denying that. I'm not crazy or whatever, but like, definitely the kids are gonna like this movie. Like,
I feel like people are gonna avoid it just because of Pedro Pascal fatigue. I really think it's gonna not do as well as like everybody thinks it's gonna do okay. I don't think you think it's gonna do okay. I think literally people are just gonna be like, I'm so sick of Pedro Pascal.
It's not gonna be a $1 billion film, but I still think it's gonna be close because people love Mando and Grogu. They fucking love these two characters.
I'll say 300. I'll say 300 million is my idea. I don't think it's gonna be low. I think it's gonna be low.
I'm going 7. I'm going 7 to 8 million.
I say
500 million. 700 million.
500 to 700, or whatever, that range, or whatever.
I think you're overestimating. Well, we'll see, but I mean,
well, then again, like the markets have changed or whatever worldwide, because like, worldwide people are just starting to do their own stuff. They're not relying on American movies anymore. So like, and historically, like Star Wars doesn't do good in China or Japan. So like,
well, the thing is, Kreese, what's going to push this movie is going to be toy sales. They've started restocking Grogu. They got new Grogu stuff at Walmart now, and I'm gonna tell you, with the kids and the young girls, it's gonna be this movie. It's not gonna be $1 billion film, but I would not be surprised if it's very close to $1 billion.
I mean,
I
I've
won't
got
be
a-
surprised.
I say
My daughter, I've got a
500.
stuffed Grogu in my car right now, and even though I am a fan of that, I still think it's just not going to do as well. People are
I
going
think
to wait the 2 weeks, 3
Mm.
weeks for it to come out to Disney
500
Plus,
to
and then they're going to watch it there.
Well,
I think
I had to
500
say, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
say this much: when it goes to Disney Plus, I think we gotta watch it and we gotta review it for the channel. We got to.
Okay, I can. Okay. One thing I have to say is this character for me is the only thing that's interesting about this movie.
Yeah, because
So
he's from the Clone Wars.
Embo from the Clone Wars was actually
Mhm.
barely used, but when he was used, he was done very well, and he's actually one of the few cool bounty hunters left. So I'm like, please
But
don't
dude,
destroy this character.
But you gotta remember, they got Sigourney Weaver in this fucking movie,
That is true.
and I guarantee you, they will not do the payoff of the mythosaur from fucking
they
season
won't.
3.
I feel like
Oh, God, no.
my
God,
theory
no.
for this is because they have Rod of the Hutt, which again, no one liked Rod of the Hutt. If you watch the bad Clone Wars movie, no, everyone hated Rod of the Hutt.
Well, it's
So
the only
my
thing.
guess,
It's the only thing selling.
my theory is he's probably gonna be the Hutts probably paid him to hunt down Pedro. So
Well,
Pedro,
this is
Pedro.
Pedro,
this
I hope
is how
you
I
lose.
feel. If they do a payoff and they have the mythosaurs show up,
I'd be impressed.
They're not
that
because
is the one
because
thing that
they're not because what's his
They're
name?
stupid.
The guy that's running it now.
Filoni.
Gay Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni. This is Dave Filoni's baby, and they're not going to finish this out because this is the only one making money off Star Wars at the moment. So it's not gonna. There's gonna be a trilogy. If this movie does well, there's gonna be a trilogy before they get to that point.
Watch Ahsoka show up at the last minute for no reason because it's Ahsoka.
Oh, we know there's a season 2. There is a season 2. They've already finished filming it.
Yeah,
Ahsoka was great in The Mandalorian. I just couldn't stand her other show. Once they got her
own show is kind of stupid.
Yeah, but she was great in The Mandalorian.
Ray Stevens. R.I.P. to Ray Stevens.
Ray Stevenson.
The bad guys were the best part of her own show.
Stevenson, show some respect.
At least that was this last fucking movie role because he's in a movie with the one that was from Underworld. Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, at least his last movie he was playing a badass fucking spy.
This movie, I mean, all this movie is just gonna end up leading to is the sequel trilogy. That's all these movies lead up to.
It's probably setting up a Thrawn trilogy movie.
It's leading up to Heir to the Empire. It's what it's doing.
It's like that's all I'm saying. It's like no matter how much you feel as a Star Wars fan, those 7, 8, and 9, it doesn't matter. Like like these events is leading to those movies. So like it doesn't.
You know
matter.
what, Kreese?
The Ahsoka show is leading up to Thrawn.
You know what they could be doing? They could be erasing those 3, and they're going to put the Thrawn trilogy, Heir to the Empire, is going to take over from the sequel trilogy.
He is Kennedy's lapdog. I completely back Kreese on this.
Okay,
he's going to build to that trilogy.
He's going to build to that trilogy. She got that man on a leash. Like now, David,
everyone thought that when Mandalorian came out, they're like,
she knows his secrets. She knows his
erasing
secrets.
the sequel trilogy. You have the second
season,
and the third season.
She's seen the skeletons.
She's the female Bob Iger. That bitch ain't left. She ain't gonna leave her fucking personal fucking shower in her damn office.
Nope.
She ain't fucking leaving.
That's all.
She's still producing, is what she said.
The moment when she says she's gonna be a producer, that's when I said, "Oh nope, she ain't leaving." Nah, she nah. She's just like, nah. You think I'm gonna leave? You crazy?
She's letting Bob Chapek or Filoni Chapek take the spot for a while until he fucks up, and then she's gonna take it back.
And then she'll take it back just to do the
just to piss off everyone.
What's gonna happen is I think Dave Filoni's gonna get overwhelmed by the fans. Like he's not gonna be able to take the criticism or whatever, and then he's gonna say, you know what?
You can't take it now.
I bow out
because again nowadays it's not like the days of only when he only did animated animated shows. Now
Filoni
with,
should have stayed as an animator. He should have stayed making animation. He was good at the Clone Wars.
whether you
fucking
agree with
good.
every animated show he made or not is beside
He's
the
good
point.
at
He hit the
animation.
animated shows for the best part of Star Wars, and the moment he did Boba Fett and whatever else he did, people started to be like, "All right, Filoni might not be the answer after all." When you have theory over here starting to doubt Filoni, it's really bad.
Well, Filoni's a good aside man. He's a good person to have behind you. Like, what's the other one that was on Mandalorian?
He's a good
Favreau.
like
John. He was a good second to John Favreau. He was a good
Yeah.
man to have behind him.
Yeah,
Which
John
Kennedy was
Favreau
a good
should
person
be
to have
there.
behind Steven Spielberg.
Filoni is a good role player. Like he's
Yes.
not the main guy. He's not the main guy. Like
he's a good supporting.
He's the first henchman. He's the Bob of Batman of a Joker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, like Dave, I need you to do this. I need you to do these animations for me. That's what that's what George Lucas did for Dave. He's like,
David Lucas.
David Lucas. No, but no, this is like literally. I remember us in the GCA. We were watching like old school stuff about Star Wars or whatever, and we saw David Filoni like not even pay attention to George.
He
Lucas
was
on
doodling. He was
Yeah.
doodling at the fucking table right there where George Lucas was trying to explain something. He's a
Explain to the Force.
condescending fucking faggot. We're an hour in. I can say it now. He's a faggot. He loves his dog and peanut butter.
Say Dave Filoni's
dog. Say
The
Dave
For the
Filoni's
Homies, the For the Homies podcast do not condone nor endorse the comments made by Phantom X.
To be fair,
To be fair,
I know his wife doesn't respect him as a man.
I endorse the comments made by Phantom X on this stream.
Oh, I do
Have
too,
you
but I still gotta say it.
Dave Filoni's a cut
For legal
boy.
reasons, we gotta say that.
It's like
He's a soy boy.
Have you seen his wife? She's like, yeah, she runs the whole entire household. I know she does. Like she probably didn't even take his last name.
Kreese, she's got the dick in the family. Let's just
That's
put
what
it
I'm
that way.
saying.
She's got
Like,
the dick in the
look,
family.
And that's why you want to know, like she's an actual Wiccan too. That's why we got all that witch stuff in Star Wars now because she's in.
Okay. Let me say this much. The first time we ever got the fucking Night Sisters was back in the 80s when they did the two Disney did the two TV Ewoks movies.
Yeah.
The Night Sisters were in the second Ewok movie. So that's back from the 80s. She just saw that and she ran with it. So the Night Sisters were part of Star Wars since right after Return of the Jedi. So they've been part of Star Wars for decades. So people who said that they're new add to Disney to Star Wars itself, you're wrong. They've been around since the 80s.
Most of the stuff that Dave Filoni did use in his show he didn't create. He just used from pre-existing stuff and just made a TV show out of it.
That is Dave Filoni and his wife. That's his wife. If anybody was wondering,
That explains a lot.
Yeah,
that's a man.
That's why I said.
Well, he is gay. We know this.
That's why I said, like, she don't, like, I don't even think she even took his last name. So that's why I'm just saying, it's like,
Hey, Campia, without saying too much, that picture reminds me of another picture that we seen not too long ago of a man and a woman.
If you want to know, you got to go to Discord.
Yeah, start.
But the thing with Dave Filoni is they got rid of Jon Favreau because Jon Favreau's fucking vision for the Mandalorian was good. It was fucking good. They got rid of him because he wasn't a yes man. And he started questioning. He started having problems with what they were wanting to do with Star Wars. That's the reason why he got fired.
Too much male representation for them.
He did do Book of Boba Fett. We gotta get.
No. Favreau was not part of that. Favreau was not. That was all Dave Filoni.
I think he was.
That was all Dave Filoni. Yeah,
the only credit I'll give that show.
Favreau was still there. Favreau was still there.
I
However,
think both of
in
them
name
were part of it.
only.
I think
No,
both of them were part of it.
He
No,
wasn't part of it.
he might have been on there, but it was more Dave Filoni because you could tell the Filoni shit compared to because Boba Fett showed up in Mandalorian season 2.
No,
and that was
you're
that
wrong.
was
You're
good.
wrong. Favreau created it, but Robert Rodriguez and Filoni are the ones that spearheaded it.
Yeah.
So Robert
But
Rodriguez
Deborah
was the problem.
wasn't Deborah
But that's what I
Chow
said.
the
It's like
main
both
person?
like I think you got like
No, Robert Rodriguez was a showrunner.
showrunner.
Yep.
All right.
Deborah Chow was the director, right?
She directed a few of the episodes under him.
Yeah.
She
That's
was
the
like
reason
one
why
that
Book
did
of Boba Fett was trash.
Like,
It was
yeah.
it was pseudo Mandalorian season 3 is what it was. It wasn't
It was
Boba Fett.
Mandalorian 2.5.
All thing good about it was Ming Na Wen. God,
Yep.
she's fine.
That is
man,
true.
still hot.
I did like the main theme for the show.
I'll see you in
It was
Huntsville,
pretty-
Ming Na Wen.
Yeah, she's
Because
freaking
you got
hot,
to
man.
look at this.
Mulan. Ni
Yep.
hao.
If you did, the thing is,
Ni hao
you had to
Thailand.
see
Ni
the
hao
Book
Xi
of
Jin hao.
Boba Fett. You literally had to
Shishimi.
watch the book of. You had to literally watch the Book of Boba Fett to find out how Grogu and fucking Mando got back together.
That is true. It was
Yeah, they did an
pretty
episode.
stupid.
Mando
The season finale.
2.5. Season
Had it-
2.5
had
was
it
the
changed.
Mandalorian.
My thing was this with Book of Boba Fett. It could have been like Sopranos in space, like fighting
Yes.
over
Yes,
the
it
planet.
started that way. It started that way though, because he literally
That
him
trailer
pulling in-
lied to me.
Yeah, I know. It's
Bait
like,
and freaking switch.
It could have been Dog the Bounty Hunter in space. Him
Yeah.
finding somebody
Dude.
and having to track them down each week. It would have been perfect.
dude, it was so. The thing was that was so stupid that he literally took their version of peyote, the Star Wars peyote, to see Tatooine underwater to get a branch to make a fucking weapon out of it.
I
He
did
spent
like
more
it.
time
I-
in a bacta tank. He literally he gets out of the. This is what's so stupid about it. He literally gets out of the Sarlacc, right? He climbs his
Yeah.
way out of it. He goes back, and the Sarlacc couldn't even pull Lando in, but Slave One nearly drags it under. What the fuck? Did it get steroids? Did it literally get steroids shot into the damn thing to get powerful enough to pull down Slave One? Slave One,
I-
one of the most powerful fucking spaceships in Star Wars, for Christ's sake.
We can't be having to be called Slave One. It's called Boba Fett's ship now. No,
Shut up.
No, it's Slave fucking One. It's been Slave One forever. Fuck you. Fuck the people. Fuck everything, man. Dude, going from Mandalorian season 2, when you hear Boba Fett walking up the Spurs, you knew that
Boba
was
Fett.
Boba Fett.
you know,
That.
yeah, you
You
hear
said
him
Boba
walking
Fett,
up.
but it sounded like Boba Fett.
when he's walking up, and then you're on that planet and you see him show up. You see the guy comes back is from the prequels, right? He's the clone, right? And you see him, and he's being a Billy badass. Then his show. I was so happy that he was going to get a show. The only episode was good was the end where he's riding the Rancor, and he gets thrown off of it, and Grogu puts it to sleep, and he falls asleep, and the series was done. That was the best part of it when the series was over.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
like,
did
'cause it was
enjoy that
trash.
he cleaned cleaned
I
his
watched the
armor and
first
it was
two
like in the
seasons.
black padding.
I liked the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. I didn't bother watching the third one because I just fell out of
Oh,
it.
you
It
didn't
was
miss
bad.
nothing.
I
You
would
didn't
not seen
miss
it.
anything.
It,
I say
don't
it.
watch
Dude,
it.
Okay, so it wasn't totally fucking awful, but it
The
had
last
issues.
half was
No.
really bad.
The look and everything was great. Like it still looked
Yeah.
like as good as season 1 and 2. It's just
Yeah.
the storyline that they took was shit.
Yeah.
It
But
was just
crushing
shit.
the dark saber like a tin freaking can.
Dang. See,
Which it was it was made out of
totally
Beskar.
unable.
It was made out of
can't do-
Beskar.
You're not supposed to be able to do that. Beskar is stronger than a lightsaber.
The first Mandalorian, the guy that created the Darksaber, literally mined the ore, created the Darksaber, which is a lightsaber, for Christ's sake. That he literally made it because he knew that the Beskar, he could not be defeated by a regular lightsaber. Because what happens with Beskar with a lightsaber? It bounces the fuck off of it. It's not easy. It's not aluminum. It's not fucking aluminum. It's not gold. It's not tin.
Beskar. This is why Mandalorians and Jedi were at war with each other. Beskar was the only resistance that a lightsaber had. So you couldn't destroy a lightsaber. Beskar couldn't destroy a lightsaber. Lightsaber can't destroy Beskar. So it destroying it with a tin can, even by Beskar itself, doesn't make sense lore wise or just in general of the story.
Let's do a visual thing. This is the Darksaber in Star Wars.
That's literally what happened in the show.
Dr. Pepper, proud sponsor, a proud friend of the For the Homies channel.
Yes. If Nurse Slap is in here, the cream soda, the strawberry cream soda, delicious.
Oh, it's fucking great. Yeah,
delicious.
That's good.
That's great.
Even have you ever tried the blackberry one? The blackberry one's good too.
Blackberry's good, and the regular cream soda one's good.
Yeah, but getting back to this, it's like, dude, it's like, I don't think this movie's gonna be $1 billion, but it's gonna make money. It's gonna make money.
I think you're wrong. I think people are gonna wait for Disney Plus. I really think.
Okay, my guess is around no higher than $500.
I think
500 million.
It's gonna make $500.
So here, 300 million. Ebola's 500 million. Kreese and Phantom are both 7 to 9.
So
yeah,
it's gotta be. I think it's gonna be around 300 to 500 million.
I'm in between 500 to 700. I think it will make it. Yeah, I think
I'm the lowest. He's next.
I think it's. I think
next, he's gonna make the highest.
I think 800 millions. It's gonna be peak, but we have to look at the drop off for the second week to see. But if it stays strong, it's coming out May.
But they've already proven if it doesn't do well, they slap that thing on Disney Plus so quick, and people are aware of that now. People are aware of that now.
You know what I'm surprised? It's not over fucking Memorial Day weekend.
They probably couldn't get it.
They probably couldn't afford it.
What's coming out? Ebola, look up and see what's coming out Memorial Day. Somebody look up, see what's coming out Memorial Day weekend this year.
Isn't Supergirl supposed to be coming out around that time?
I think it's either the week before or the week after.
Give me a second. Maybe schedule.
Well, that is the Mandalorian Grogu is 22nd through 25th, which is 22nd. So, yeah, it is that weekend, Memorial Day weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend, Phantom.
Okay, yeah.
So Mandalorian is coming in.
When does Supergirl come out?
I think it's around the same time. Might be March.
No, it's not March. It's like in May, I think.
If you look in Discord, I put that picture in there.
June 26th.
Okay.
Summer.
Okay, summer. Yeah, that movie's gonna
around
be
the same time Superman came out.
That movie's gonna be.
Superman was July 3rd or 7th or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can do this real funny since we're talking about superheroes. I think this was just hilarious. What do you guys think about Do-Rag Man?
Yeah, I know nothing about what you're talking about. I didn't even know about it before the show.
Kreese, Disney Plus literally created a new fucking meme. That picture of Do-Rag Man, we need to make a meme out of that. Make it like,
dude, it is black exploitation cartoons, man. Like,
no. Kreese. We had to have it where somebody says, yes, this is like featured down a lot. This is the first black superhero, and have Do-Rag Man. Not even close. Then have fucking Spawn. Not even close. Then have fucking Blade. There's only gonna be one black superhero.
Oh man, it's free. Like, dude, Do-Rag Man.
Make memes with it, people. Make memes with it, people. Just
It
make
is
memes.
freaking hilarious.
Really? This is what they went with? Oh my god!
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Pull
It
it
is.
up. Pull
It
it
is
up.
so.
I did. It's about to pop up in a second. Hang on.
It's
It
funny,
is so
man.
humorous. It's
You know, I gotta say something. For somebody that fucking complained
There you
over on Saturday about us not pulling up chats, she's not been in the chat to talk tonight, Queen.
Do-rag man.
This looks stupid.
Why we getting a cartoon about Vagabond?
Hey, Kreese, now I know what Vagabond could cosplay at MegaCon. He
Yep.
needs to be Do-Rag
No,
Man.
Kata already said that. Like, if
Kate
he
is choosing
enough,
it.
Kata said that if he gets enough money, he will cosplay. He will cosplay as Do-Rag Man at Mega.
So I got a question.
Is he tall
So
enough
if-
to be Do-Rag Man?
So I got a question. So is his sidekick Cracker Man?
No, it's Snow Bunny.
So
What?
oh, Dr.
Snow
Umar's gonna love that.
It's
Dr.
Snow Bunny.
Umar's.
It's called
Dude.
Snow Bunny. Like,
I thought Disney didn't like racism. This is blatant
technically
racist.
not.
This is blatant racist.
It's, it's almost humorous, and it wasn't straight up retarded.
it's like,
What's
I'm
up,
like,
Jeff?
no, this can't be real. It cannot be real. Like,
It's real. It's on Disney Plus. This was on Disney Plus.
dude, and you
This,
know
he was
who-
introduced. He was introduced in another fucking show, and they're talking about giving him his own superhero cartoon show on Disney Plus.
bro. You want to know what's the crazy part? You want to know what's the crazy part, bro? Is like, you want to know who's the voice actor for this, or whatever?
Is it Dr. Umar?
No, it's Phil Lamar. Like,
Oh,
Oh,
oh no!
No wonder. No fucking wonder.
oh man, I said, like, if I see Phil Lamar again, I'm gonna ask him. So, Do-Rag Man, how was that one? Like,
I'm gonna see him in February in April.
you gotta ask him about Do-Rag.
I'm
Man.
sorry. I'm sorry. They probably told him one story and that they pulled this bullshit because dude, this is racist. This is 100%
This
racist,
is-
dude.
this
He
is
literally
like
looks like it doesn't look like a superhero. It looks like he's about to go rob a fucking crack house.
bro. Like,
It looks like he's about to rob a crack house.
memes that people been coming up with, man. Like EPT girl, like Purple Drake man. Like, oh my goodness, dude. Like the comment sections have been like relentless, man. Like
This is brutal.
it's brutal, man.
I mean, they basically gave everyone ammo. So
pretty much. And this is the company that talks about diversity and inclusion, and we love our people of color. I hate that word. by the way.
so according to Disney, racist jokes are back on the menu.
It's like, I mean, they never left their heritage, in my opinion, or whatever. They just
The guys and the person's Jamaican that created the show.
Oh, God.
yeah, it's a
Hey, look at this. Look what AP just said. Look what AP just said.
Watermelon.
watermelon. Like I came up with a superhero saying collard green, Captain Collard Green, or whatever. Like,
Why do you keep bringing up his comment, Ebola?
oh man, yeah. I mean, for all the blacks, okay. To be serious, I talked about this in my video. I kept on saying there was a black superhero family on the Disney Channel. There was a movie, Disney Channel movie called Up, Up and Away, and I was just wondering how come Disney never made a cartoon about that or whatever. Like they could have made a lot of money off of that family right there or whatever. Like I think like both the mom is like a lawyer. I think the dad is like a businessman or whatever. Like the main character, he doesn't have superpowers, but like his brother and sister does. He's the only one that doesn't have superpowers in his family or whatever. But
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen clips
yeah.
of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen clips of that. Yeah.
they could have made a cartoon off of that, and I'm like, dude, this is better than like I mean, Up and Away family is way better than this or whatever. You could have like man, you could have went back into the Disney Vault and actually do that one. Now their weakness is aluminum. They probably could have changed that or whatever. Like, but still. Kool-Aid man. Oh my goodness, Kool-Aid man. Like, what are we doing here, man? But yeah, Disney didn't think this one out. This one out. Like they know what they were doing or whatever. Like it's
They truly did not think this one through.
Yeah.
Kreese, you gotta remember, this is coming from a company that did Black Panther 2 that literally put it where the Wakandans died because they couldn't swim because they're black.
Hey, remember, they minimized Finn on the Chinese poster.
This is true. They gave us a Black Little Mermaid, even though
the Chinese didn't like the Black Little Mermaid.
I'm sorry once again, like black women in water in their hair just it doesn't go that's why I couldn't believe it. That's why
it doesn't make sense. Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Don't you can't no, don't believe
unless your hair is short, then maybe.
It's like
so is it time? Is it time?
It's
time,
man.
For the main. Okay,
main
so
event.
let's go to one crazy fucking Disney property to another Disney property. You guys,
it wasn't Disney when it was made.
Paramount.
True, but we're going to talk about we're going to fix Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull to the best that we can. As you guys know, so we were talking about this. So each of us watched the movie, and it wasn't as bad as I remember it to be, and it's a masterpiece compared to
anything coming out now.
I'm sorry, AP. At this point, there are four. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It gets more hate than it deserves. It well deserves.
Like, at least it has a happy ending at the end.
For me, I still say
it's
3.
Better than fucking Dial of Destiny. It's better than it's a masterpiece compared to that dog shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will agree with that one, but I still
the bar is not high for that one. To be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I still didn't like it, however, but it's not bad. Like compared to most movies, this one it's okay. It's alright. I mean, it's alright.
Okay, so me and Campy were talking about this earlier, so I just want to talk about what I think should be changed, and we'll go around the horn this way. I think we all know that's how the movie started. The Russians go, I guess it's Area 51. They have Indy in tow and his friend who is a double agent. I think that whole sequence from the title screen all the way up to Indy and the dude falling through that thing and hitting that rocket sled should stay the same. I had no problems with none of that. That was typical like the beginning of an Indiana Jones movie. Indy's captured. He's got to figure out a way to get away, and it's a unique way of him getting away on a rocket sled. I have no problem with that. What do you think, Campia?
The beginning, it works for what it was. Like, I don't remember back when I watched it when it first came out in theater. I don't remember hating the beginning. I think I said wait till the end, Ebola. Damn, you don't listen.
I didn't even touch it.
Oh, Fanta brought it. Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't.
He didn't read the chat. So there's Durag Mike.
I just waved over it. I didn't actually touch it.
Anyway, the movie, the beginning of the movie, the bringing in the rushes, starting it off with the finding the body and seeing the code and all that was excellent. I don't remember disliking that at all.
Real quick. Like, I just looked it up. Nerdrotic posted that Eric July is going to be on the Joe Rogan Experience.
I did see that. Yeah.
What? Nishi, I think, said it in chat earlier.
He got a shout out earlier.
Or AP might have said it. Somebody said it.
Hey, Comic Dad's here.
That was AP.
Boys night. Boys night.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Like I had to shout out my boy right there. Like that's cool, Ripper, man. That's awesome, dude. Like I can't wait to watch that episode. Like
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait till that episode comes out. Like definitely tune
All right,
in.
Campy. All right, go back to what you're talking about, Campy.
I done forgot where we left off.
About the beginning of the movie. Beginning of the movie.
Yeah. But yeah, everything there I would keep the same. The only thing I might change differently is finding the skull instead of finding the body itself. That's the only thing I would really change about the beginning, and that'll come in later into the movie. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Queen.
I liked the first part of the movie. Like I think that was like the most Indiana Jones part of the movie. Like out of all, like that's still for me like the original three. Like if just like that first part just sets the tone of the movie. I think that was cool with it or whatever.
And it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, that part was great. But then the rest of it, it's like, ooh, man, yeah, like
Now, like me and Campy was talking about this earlier. Instead of him, like he getting away, instead of it being where
what he thinks.
Oh, you go ahead, Bo. What would you?
We don't care
change?
about what he thinks.
No, shut up. I would take out Peru because no one likes Peru. Just kidding.
No, we're doing part by part. We're starting at the beginning of the movie.
I think the beginning of the movie overall, I think like I think overall the start of the beginning is pretty good. It would be nice if there was a good explanation of how he got, captured by the Russians. But overall, I think the start of it is pretty good of the movie. So I think the whole Russian part there's nothing really much I'd change. Not really.
Yeah, that felt more Indiana Jones mode than anything throughout the whole entire movie. Whatever. So
You're Campy, you're muted.
Campy, you muted.
Sorry, I was. Of course, I was talking and nobody heard me. Ebola's right though. You would rather have you. It made you curious for the prequel that happened with the Russians. You want to know how he ended up with the Russians, and that's a sign of a good movie. Is when you want to know more about the lore.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a throwaway line. Oh, they were digging this stuff out of the dirt. That was the throwaway line that they were on the site and they got picked up. So that's
sorry,
backstory that we got.
Sorry, Jonesy.
Now, me and Campy was talking about this in Green Room. Instead of it being a nuclear testing site, that Indy gets to this community thing, and it'd be full of fucking Russians.
Yeah, that's where the Russian would be stationed, to learn to
Their
be
home
American.
base.
Yeah,
undercover Russians.
Sleeper cell. Cell. It's a cell.
And he's had to fight. He has to fight his way out of that, as opposed. So that way we get rid of the refrigerator.
MacGuffin refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator is stupid.
Is that way you can get another fight scene in there too, where he's trying to make his way through the city.
Yeah.
Now you know what they could have done.
The little town.
You know what they could have done that would have been even funnier if they would have had a sequence where how like say there's an air base there, and Indy's getting onto like a B-52 that might have the bomb on it, and they're flying over this place, and he's stuck on the plane with this Russian dude, and they're fighting, and
accidentally
to get away from he hits the button while the dude is sitting on the bomb itself, and it drops. That could have worked too. Worked too.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
I think the whole nuclear testing thing was just because if you ever remember in say Raiders, right? The beginning of it, the biggest part of it is where the boulder's chasing him. He's getting away from the boulder, right? That's the most iconic scene in the first movie.
That's a nice boulder.
Yeah. Then later on and stuff like in like this Temple of Doom, they escape with the boat out of the airplane, which would not fucking work, by the way. Not work, by the way. And then like Last Crusade was the showing when he was a kid. the kid part where it was the
Oh.
kid part. Yeah. So they just did that as flair for that because it's typical cut and paste indie movie. Indy's captured. He gets away. There's a MacGuffin he has to go chase after. He goes around the world, and but yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I think the whole nuclear bomb refrigerator thing didn't need it. Didn't need it.
You just know, like, as a person, no one would survive that. I don't care.
No.
Dude.
Even fly to the air, his body would have been crumbled inside
Also-
that thing. Hit,
also-
broken.
Also, he would
You have at
still
least
be in the
multiple broken
radiation field, and
Yeah.
where it went off, it was be so radioactive. He got out, he would be fucking dead. He
Yeah.
would be dead.
Yeah, even what 20 feet from it. When
Yeah.
apparently he was even 20 feet from it.
Would
He
have
would
died
be.
just by air contact or whatever.
Although I did find it funny when rewatching it. Whenever the dudes were scrubbing him down, he starts scrubbing his crotch, and he goes,
Hey,
Pulls
pulls
it
it
up.
back up.
Pulls it up.
I did laugh at that.
yeah, that part. Yeah, that part was. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't care what George Lucas and Kathleen Kennedy and Steven Spielberg was smoking on that one. That just did not make sense whatsoever. Like, I agree with him.
Like
it was for the
refrigerator-
visual. It was for the
the
visual of the
visual.
bomb because
I
they were in Area
understand
50,
whatever,
they were
but
in
I
Area
agree with
51.
You guys
That's
say
the only
was,
reason.
like, they should
It
have.
was funny. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Now, I think Kate Blanchett was a good villain to a point. I wish they would have
Yeah.
flushed her out a little bit more because she was supposed to be psychic, and she was a master swordsman. Right? That's her character. She didn't do hardly any of that shit.
She
Yeah,
did the sword
There was
part,
one
but she
scene
was
where she
sword.
did.
I think they kind of like looked at that part. Like, I think Steven and George were probably looking at that part and saying, like, I don't know about that psychic stuff, so they probably cut it out or whatever. Like, that's what I think. Or whatever.
But that was her
Probably.
whole character. Like at the beginning, she's like, "You're a hard man to read, Dr. Jones."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, but that's what
Maybe
I'm
they're
saying. I
like,
think
maybe,
they probably-
they're like, this is a bit too much psychic.
Yeah, that's probably what they were saying. Is like, they probably was thinking like, okay, maybe the psychic stuff will go good or whatever. But then they probably think about it. I don't know about that. Like,
Test screenings probably said, "Yeah, this is stupid. Take it out."
if she had the ability to like move objects and literally get in people's heads, I think they could have kept it. But her she's literally doing the Costello from Albert Costello meets Dracula. That's
It's
what she
like,
was doing.
dude,
That
what
probably
did you-
probably was for the final thing at the end whenever she
Yeah.
wants to see it all. That's
Yeah.
probably something that they probably did cut out a whole storyline with that because at the end she's like, "Let me see, I want to see," and then she sees too much, and I've seen enough. Stop.
And
And
then
she
her
literally
brain
vaporizes.
explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She literally becomes General Grievous.
Well, it's because, like, when she like grabbed his head, I was like, is something wrong with her? Like, this is that part just was kind of stupid to me, in my opinion. Like, I'm like,
Say what you want though. You could tell she was having fun with that rope.
yeah,
She was having a ball, and that's when. It may not have been a well fleshed out character, but it was a fun character, and I will back her on that one.
yeah. I mean, as long as
I
the
like your
actors are having
character.
fun, as long as the actors are having fun, like, I ain't got a problem with it. I'm just saying, like, on screen experience.
The thing is, I think
Yeah.
I think that she should have been like the secondary boss of the Russians, and I think the main
to the Velcor guy or whatever his name
Yeah.
was, the one he kept fighting.
he should have been the leader because because it could have been where he still could have died with the ants. I think that would have worked, and she could have taken over, and it could have been like this situation like in Last Crusade, like in Last Crusade. It could be the same
wanna say
situation.
that Kathleen Kennedy probably asked if she could be. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
At least
I
she
think- I
wasn't
think
a
that's-
love interest.
I think
least
that's
she
splitting
wasn't a love
hairs. I think that's
interest.
splitting hairs because really, her and him both were good villains, decent villains, but at the same time, neither one felt like a main boss. So
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Like if at the end they should have made the whatever his name was that flew off and the best friend, he should have been the main boss, main villain, I think.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry, Jonesy.
Yeah. Ray Renstone, I think is his name.
Yeah.
But we were also talking about Shia LaBeouf. Oh, Shiloh.
You don't think he
I
should have
I
had the kid? You think he should have been like? I don't think he
That
should.
that ain't the problem.
ain't the problem. It to me, it should have been another actor instead of Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
We both were talking about this, and we feel like that, like, the story they gave the kid was kind of off, but it really wasn't a bad story. It's just Shia LaBeouf's acting in that, and some of his stuff he was doing was just so slapsticky and kind of like,
This was before he became a method actor, because after this he did Fury and he was fucking
yeah,
phenomenal.
he
in that
became a
fucking
better
movie.
actor. But during this
Yeah.
movie, like the fight scene with the swords, like, and
Yeah.
he's spreading the legs of the cars, it's just, that's stupid. He didn't need
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna
Him,
That's for
say
visual comedic. This for comedic
him
purposes.
swinging from the vines.
It's just-
Why? Why?
it came out in 2000. This is coming out for 2008. So like he was just like fresh off of Even Stevens. So like he was just getting into.
I think this was after Hose. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is probably
This
after
this
Hulk.
is before Transformers.
Yeah.
This is
So
before
this
Transformers.
is like him kind of getting into somewhat serious acting. It's still part of a franchise. He ain't the main guy, but he's like something like that. But this is definitely
Okay.
right after.
Oh, a second. So Queen, we're talking about Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. We're trying to fanfic it. We're trying to fix it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But what I would do is I would take an actor. We were looking at 2008 actors at the time, like Heath Ledger. Who else did we say? We said like 2 or 3 other ones. James Marsden,
Chris.
Chris
Chris
Pratt,
Pine.
Chris Pine.
Fine.
Like they could have gave him a more, if they'd have brought in kind of a actor who could well, for one, act at the time, but if they could bring in an actor that was more like the suave, like take the Indiana Jones that we had, but give him more of a suave demeanor and make it more like, I was sword training, but I didn't finish at school. Like, instead of the way Shia LaBeouf came off with that weird accent and stuff, if they'd have made him more like a suave kind of, like,
He was being the greaser type guy.
yeah, and it just didn't work. And it was like, if they'd have just made more of a, take Indiana Jones, give him a kid that's like him but also different, more like Marion, maybe more outgoing or something, just stuff like that. And I feel like it would have worked better. And at the end, whenever he goes to put on the hat, some people, I think they filmed both with him putting on the hat and him not, and they decided against it probably because of people
Test screenings.
Test screenings,
Test
probably.
screenings.
I don't know for sure about that, but they did film both. And I feel like if they gave it more like I said, a actor that could fill the spot, I feel like we could have got a new generation of Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
I feel
like to be fair to Shiloh, like I said, like he was just coming off of Even Stevens, so he was just getting into like this, like, you know, like character or whatever. Because
I mean, this was like his first major role after what? The second Charlie's Angels movie, right? Because he did that one.
I don't think he like. I think this is his first major role ever since the Even Stevens movie. I think.
No, he was in Constantine.
Transformers was the year before. Transformers 2007.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was. Oh, okay, he was the hot star.
Then before that,
this is fresh off Transformers.
Okay, so he was the hot star.
Then before that was Constantine. Then before that was Constantine, right?
Yeah, then he was just the hot star then.
Yeah.
Like he was like on fire or whatever. He was just that guy or whatever. So, you know.
Yeah, Queen's right. He was at Mardi Gras and he just got arrested again. He was sober. He was like boasting sobriety, and Shia LaBeouf got arrested for drunken conduct at fucking Mardi Gras.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
Hopefully he gets better again, but I think the
2000
middle part, in my
2005.
opinion, the middle part dragged too long. Or whatever, like the middle part, like when they're just like going looking for stuff or whatever.
I don't have a problem with that, because Indiana Jones is like that's what he does. You know, when they're trying to explain. The only thing I'll say you're right about the middle part. One thing though is these people were chasing him, and he goes back to his own freaking apartment or whatever. It's like, wouldn't that be the first place the Russians would get him?
I'm sorry, man. I think the other, like, I don't know. Maybe I was just not into it like the other three Indiana Jones, because I paid attention more to the Avenger part more than anything. But like for me, it felt too slow burn for me and everything. That's uh
For me, when they were in Peru, when he found out he had to go to Peru, I
Shout
think
out,
that
Sophie.
I think we could have done without them walking to, them talking about Pancho Villa. I think that whole scene where they're at the
yeah
motorcycle and they're going to the asylum, we didn't need that little section right there.
yeah
They could just had them like him talking to somebody, and then they do like a cut thing, and they're fucking there, and they
yeah
go in, they see the stuff, and they find the map on the floor,
yeah.
and then I think the whole sequence where they're going to the crypt, I had no problem with that. I wish there could have been more traps. I think that I
Yeah.
would there'd been more traps
I got to disagree with y'all. Like, I don't think there really. I mean, there was maybe a minute of slow stuff, but like, I don't feel like there was a slow parts of the movie.
Dude,
Like,
No, it
I get what
wasn't.
you're saying.
In my opinion, wasn't slow. I just think it was unnecessary. Him talking about Pancho Villa. It's like,
I just wasn't
Well, he
paying
was
attention.
trying to build camaraderie between him and the boys, so
Yeah.
I kind
I
of get
get
what
it,
they were.
but like I was just not. I was just not interested in that part. Like
These
it's like
these damn millennials.
dude. I watched the first three without no problem or
I'm
anything.
just
It's
playing.
just, no, I understand. But I'm just like I'm just telling you. Like I just was just not
Kreese is a
interested in the
hater.
conversation.
well, I think it's more because it's a bonding. Because it was showing. Because call it for what you will. There was foreshadowing that this could be Indy's kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
There was
completely. Oh,
foreshadowing.
completely.
There's, that's what it was. The thing is, because we know he's Indy's son, but he was a greaser, but he was smart, but they didn't let him be smart.
yeah,
It was one of the major problems with the mud character. He was a smart kid, but they did not let him be smart.
No,
yeah,
they wanted
He
to be
had moments.
the learning kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me teach you about
I
this. Let me
mean,
tell you that. Like, they said it
yeah,
during the when they're sticking in the sand. It's
yeah,
like, why are
yeah,
you teaching right now? Just talk to the boy. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It was just
yeah.
like certain things. I agree with you. And then they had the whole little speech in there, and that whole part was just basically, here's some knowledge, here's some exposition for you, and now when we're done, here's a snake that freaking Indy's scared shitless of.
It's like Hank trying to teach Bobby stuff in the middle of a tragedy. That's what I was like trying to get. Like it was like a King of the Hill episode, sort of.
Don't touch my purse,
But,
crease. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
but the thing is, like that whole little section right there is just not Indy. With the talking about Pancho Villa and stuff. Like, why would Indy want to talk about that? But they were in Peru. It's understandable.
Well, the boy asked. He asked him. He said,
Yeah.
Pancho Villa." He's like, he did ask about that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, some of those felt like just they're trying to make them bond, and there was really no chemistry between those two. Like, Marion and Indy had chemistry. Marion and Mutt had chemistry.
Yeah.
They had a good father, mother, son thing. But it's just when it come to Indy and Shia LaBeouf, they just had none.
Okay. I got a question, Sophie. What was your problem with the map? What was your big problem with the map? Because I don't understand. No, the map from where they're going down
Phantom,
to Peru.
I'm making a joke, Phantom. I'm making a joke.
It went over my head. I couldn't catch it.
I was making a Dora the Explorer joke.
Yeah,
That's what I
but
figured.
now the one part that I kind of really did enjoy was the camp, when they were in the camp, right? And they had him hooked up, and they were trying to use the thing on there, and he could hear the skull talking to him.
Sophie, they didn't have the right spot. Who the hell gives a shit? It's Peru.
What does it matter? Y'all just learn maps.
It
But-
wasn't the right. Okay, you're using. We use L.A. or Chicago for New York. We use New York for Miami. I mean, like, who cares if it ain't right
Okay.
on?
I
Maybe
think the, I think the,
Peruvian.
the one thing that me and Campy was talking about in Green Room, I think this is what they should have done with the movie. Instead of it being aliens or interdimensional beings, they could have done the aspect of this was a living creature created from the people of God,
The
God, I
Mayans,
said it earlier.
the El Dorado
Um,
people.
the
Atlanteans.
the Atlanteans, right? And say that this person had abilities and stuff, and they died, and their skeleton is this crystal form because he was bioengineered with powers and stuff. If they would have done it that way instead of this alien bullshit, I think the ending of the movie would have been a lot better than the ending we got. I just think the whole interdimensional being thing was fucking retarded.
Agreed.
Indy
Yeah.
doesn't do this. Indy doesn't do shit from outer space. Pretty much everything's either been religious. Everything's been religious. Ark of the Covenant, the stones, the Holy Grail. I mean, they literally had a story where he did go about Atlantis. They could have done this for this movie.
Yeah.
There's a few other things from like the games or the comics that they could have used.
Yeah.
I think
I think I probably would have liked it more if it was Atlantis. I think the alien thing kind of turned me
Like
off.
there's what was the Emperor's Shade, the Spear of Destiny, which
Yes.
they could have
Oh.
used for the fifth one if that you want to acknowledge the fifth one
But see,
existing.
the thing is, Ebola, the difference between the Russians and the Nazis, the Russians didn't give a shit about biblical magical items. They didn't
like
care
hardcore
about
atheists.
that.
they were just after power.
They were at the
They
power.
were at the power.
Yeah.
Hitler was the guy that wanted the Holy Grail. He wanted the Spear of Destiny. He wanted the Ark. He wanted all that stuff.
Not because
That's the reason.
not because he believed in this stuff, but because he
He understood.
No,
that
he believed that the Third Reich had all those items. They would have won the war. He
Yeah.
truly believed that. 100%. He truly.
I mean,
believed
he
it.
didn't like believe in Jesus per se stuff, but he believed in the that they hold supernatural powers that he would maybe
Yes.
he believed in
that he would
supernatural
not die and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
See,
Dude, they were trying to
but-
make zombie Nazi people, bro. Like that,
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've
let's get
told
back-
you this. I've
Yeah.
told you this that they literally tried to use fucking steam power to bring people back to life. Nazi zombies was a real thing. They
Yeah.
literally tried to do that.
Yeah.
See, I'm
But-
different than Phantom when it comes to that. Do you got one, Kreese, before I go?
No, I was gonna say like I agree. Like instead of like the aliens thing, I think the Atlanteans would have been way better.
See, I wouldn't even go that magical. My idea was they get to school, right? Like instead of it's like I said, instead of finding the body, they just find the skull in the box. They bring the skull through the whole thing, everything, you see what happens and all that. And the only thing I would change is they take off him finding it from the conquistadors. I would take that out, but like they have the skull. The skull would open the land to El Dorado like it did in the movie, but it turns out it's just literally made by the Mayan people. Their God made it. So I would just have it as an artifact that they can't explain how it got made because those people don't exist anymore. And instead of aliens at the end, it would just be they find the city of gold, something happens, and it ends up going into the earth, like they can't get to it because of all the water pressure stuff. Basically, what they did at the end of the movie, but take out the alien completely. Like the
Or
head
it could be a booby trap. It could be a booby trap. They go in there, and maybe it could be a power source. The skull is a power source.
Yeah. And they think it's to help, and it's actually to destroy.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, that way you have the mystical. Yeah, but it still becomes a MacGuffin, or it becomes a MacGuffin. But at the same time, it's like it was used as a key, so it's
It
not
could've
really a
been,
MacGuffin.
It could
But-
be like, a key, and then you find the
Yeah.
one of the sun
Hey,
totems or something.
Hey, it could be like a power source to like a Stargate or just something like that.
Yeah.
Or it could be like maybe that's Atlantis itself.
Yeah.
It was Atlantis itself,
and you
and
can still
they
keep the end.
yeah, and they're taking it back, and this is maybe the lock that unlocks this vast weaponry and advanced weaponry and shit. And Indy's like they're like Temple of Doom, prime example. They're walking around and maybe Mutt sits back and he pushes like something pushes in and all of a sudden shit just starts going off every fucking where. Something like that, you know.
And it destroys. And at the end, they say it's like I thought it's supposed to be City of
implodes.
Gold. It's supposed to be City of Treasure. No, it's like the mine. Not mine. Word is for gold is treasure or something like whatever they said. So like he said, it would be knowledge is the word that they're which would be perfect. Like the weaponry knowledge, the aqueduct. You can still keep that ending. Just remove the alien part completely out of it.
Yeah.
And it's Atlantis. It's fucking Atlantis. And maybe this is millions, this is thousands upon thousands of years. I think the guards should not have been there. Those little fucking pussy ass fucking guards that literally they get warded off by the fucking skull, but then the Russians come in and just shoot them to death.
Yeah.
It should have been. You know what it should have been? It shouldn't have been humans. I think it should have been like biogenetic engineered creatures. Would have been cooler. Something in the vein like maybe like a panther that's mutated. Because this is an alien. This is supposed to be alien technology, but yet they have humans protecting the shit and not a fucking like.
Or they could have.
I think you're taking it too far. I think you're taking it too far.
Or they could have done like maybe like a resurrection of like the Mayans that used to be there or something like. I don't know.
Yeah, like
bring back the dead Mayans,
or
they did for
like statues,
they did
or like
for the Grail.
Hey, Campia, like Soul Leveling, but episode 1 Soul Leveling. They could have fucking statues around the fucking place, and as they're going in, they fucking come alive, and that's the guardians of the fuck, because there's nobody alive there, and it's fucking stone fucking golems walking around fucking protecting the damn place. That would fucking work better than these fucking hokey natives that literally were pushovers.
Yeah. I'm either like the statues come alive, like the spirits of the past possess the statues, or like there's they unlock the sacred power to where like the Mayans that used to of old come back to life or whatever in spiritual form or something.
Well,
like
they did it in the third movie with the Grail, Keeper of the Grail.
Yeah.
So that is established in the world.
Yeah.
But
like I would have been okay with that. Or whatever,
it's like they weren't even aliens though; they were interdimensional beings. They were from a fucking multiverse. So Indiana Jones did multiverses before the other fuckers did.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, in the comic books, I can't remember if it was Star Wars or an Indiana Jones comic book. Indy finds the fucking Millennium Falcon, finds out that fucking Chewbacca is the forefather of the fucking Bigfoots. And he finds Han Solo's dead fucking body inside of the damn Falcon. So that's part of Indy's lore in the comic books. He finds the Millennium Falcon crashed on Earth.
I'm glad I never read that one then.
It'd be too cool. It'd be like too. It'd be too unreal for even
unreal and cliche and cliche.
Too on the nose, as they say. Like
because we talked. Remember, Kreese?
That big nose.
Me and Jay had a me and Jay talked about that when he was on the show.
Big nose reference that I had.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. I forgot Indy did that. Like he ran into Han Solo. It's crazy. Is there anything else what you change about it? I mean,
that's all I was thinking of.
I mean, for me, like, for me, it was just like the time. Like, I felt like it dragged a little bit, or whatever. But like, it's not a bad movie. It's just for
No.
me, like I just like I just prefer just a trilogy. Or whatever.
Going back, like I said, I disliked it when it came out when I saw it in theater. Going back now and watching it as I am now, what 20, almost 20 years later, I do agree it's better than I remember it being. So I will
It's
say
not. It's not. It's still
Mhm.
pretty. It's still pretty weak.
I think it's 70% good, 30% bad, and the 70%
okay
good
movie.
is worth watching. But I just
It
as it says here, there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
For me
Yeah.
it drags where like the other 3 movies you're watching it, but like the time goes by so quick because like you're just immersed in the universe.
Yeah, you could
Well,
watch the 3 back to back and be completely content.
Look, call for what it was. Indy
Money
4.
grab.
It was a cash grab, straight up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And the thing, and we all know that the Dial Dysentery was a vanity
Amen.
project, but it was a vanity project. Is all it was.
They
Even
just wanted
even Harrison Ford. There's only 2 roles that Harrison Ford ever fucking loved doing. That was Jack Ryan and Indiana Jones. He doesn't give 2 shits and a fuck about any other character he's ever played in his movies. Just fucking does not care. And it still pisses me off how the Dial Dysentery was, because it wasn't Indiana Jones.
I haven't watched it and I refuse to watch it.
Same
I've
here, same
seen
here.
it. I've seen it, and I wish I fucking hadn't.
Because like Kathleen Kennedy
is
took Star Wars away
so
from me. I'm
bad.
not letting her take away Indiana Jones from me. Like, I'm not letting that woman do that. Like,
Everybody in the chat's talking about they hate the map. And I'm like, that is the least part I'm worried about than any of them.
the map
I
is
don't
like
give a shit about the fucking map.
AP, do yourself a favor and don't watch it. But after Starfleet, you
Guys.
might want to.
Guys, you gotta remember, this is coming from Sophie, who loves One Piece, 1 billion episodes with season 1, and she prefers subtitle over dub. So,
Except when
And
it's
she's a-
Spanish, then which is dubbed.
she
Well, we
lost
only
the
got
debate. Her and Vagabond lost the debate to me and Kreese, and she can't get over it.
Well, we got 4 minutes left. Like, I guess we can probably do our outros or whatever. What do you guys?
All right, Kreese, what you got going on, homie?
Man. So, tomorrow, we're going to watch the first episode of One Piece. Like the next 2 weeks, we're gonna watch season 1 of One Piece before season 2 of One Piece comes out in March. Also gonna do some more Culture War videos. What else? Already talked about. Oh yeah, next Thursday, we have our guest, the Plot Strikes Back, or whoever. He's gonna be making his
Nick.
appearance on For the Homies, or whoever. So definitely gonna reach back out to him to make sure he's 100% coming on. But he did say he will come on, or whatever. And that is about it. And also, I'm going to be at UFC Houston, so if you see me there, say what's up. That's it.
Ebola, what you got going on other than not keeping an eye on the chat?
Hey. I'm sorry, I don't pay attention to people from Peru.
Oh,
Queen can't
kidneys.
say I ignored her tonight. I fucking talked to her shit.
You have 2
Hey,
kidneys. She's about to take both of them instead of
I
just
pulled
one.
her up her stuff. I think I should have a video tomorrow to substitute me missing Tuesday due to reasons. Then Saturday we'll have the gaming stream this Saturday.
Mhm.
Then the Vagabond stream. Good Lord help us all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm back usual Tuesday videos on Wednesday, assuming Sophie doesn't have a headache. And then my Thursday
has a
stream.
headache.
That is true.
I didn't
Thursday
say it.
stream and be
Date
a few
night.
hours
Date
before
night.
here. And that's all I have.
Hey, Campia. So now
Uh-huh.
Queen's she is the female Phantom. What the fuck did I do?
Anyway, I am MCampy fan. I am the Sugar Honey Iced Tea memer of the GCA and the For the Homies. I'm not the shit meme king though. He's above me here. You can find me on X. You can find me on Criticalist. You can find me on For the Homies channel because I actually had my first video on there when I was talking about James Vanderbeek in memory of him. I've got 3 videos I'm actually working on in the background that I've been editing for probably 2 months now, something like that. But you can find me. Yeah, well, you can find me here. If anybody's going to Pensacon this weekend, you might see me there as well. I'm literally leaving at 6:00 in the morning to drive down to Florida, and hopefully meet Christopher Lambert and get him to sign my sword. So we'll see what happens with that. And other than that, like you can find us tomorrow night. They will be watching Meteor Man for Matinee with the Homies, which is Sunday. We're doing.
I'm gonna be on the Yo Guys show too.
Yeah,
my bad.
we'll be on black. We'll doing black comedies, even though that's not what black comedies are. And we'll be doing that Sunday. Gaming Among Us Saturday night, and back to you, Phantom.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys Saturday night with Gaming with the Homies with the crew. And if I can't get to it tonight, I'll try to get my my rant on the Klingon from Starfleet Academy out tomorrow.
That show.
Yes,
That
watching
show.
that.
Yeah, we're all watching that in the Discord as well. So
yeah.
If
So
you
join the
wanna-
Discord for watch parties.
oh wait,
Join the
APs,
Discord
APs.
if you want to
How
be
the
part of
merch.
the chain.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, AP's making us watch it, so he doesn't suffer alone.
No, yeah, we say we're not gonna make a homie suffer alone. We're here for the homies.
And we might be having a project here because Queen's Comics and Nishi and Reverend did a girls' night a couple of nights ago. So keep an eye out because the boys, the homies, it's gonna be me, Campion, probably Kreese, Ebola, and Comics Dad, and a couple others. We're gonna do a boys' night out live stream. Show you how it's done. Congratulations congratulations, girls, on that stream. That was a pretty damn good stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We also gotta shout out our 2 friends. They're getting married this weekend.
Oh,
They're-
yeah.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
They getting married tomorrow. ABF and Jess are getting married tomorrow.
From the bottom of our
Congratulations, my
hearts,
ginger
we care
friend.
about both of y'all.
Yep.
Congratulations. You guys are gonna be married forever. They ain't gonna
Jimmy
be no divorce.
streaming it, damn it.
Yeah.
Till you're 90.
So congratulations to Jess and ABF. Definitely when I'm out in Florida, I got you on some drinks. Okay.
Yep. We'll see
come
you at
call it.
MegaCon.
See you at
Except
MegaCon. So
Yeah, so we love you guys, and we'll see you guys Saturday night. Gaming with the Homies. I'm Phantom X. He's Liquid, Suns and Shadow, Booming, whatever the fuck his name is. He's the Dollar Tree, Rey Mysterio, Campia, and we got MMA-Kreese-King Jr., and I'm Phantom X, and we're the homies, and we'll see you guys Saturday night, Gaming with the Homies. And bye, guys. Campy, don't be gay.
Don't be gay, Phantom.